like half a second.
Now recording. Oh
I
God,
really like
dude.
Craig so much. Love that man.
Oh, okay. Wait. Should we do? Well, we're fucked. Okay. God, I can't exist right now.
I'll exist for you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
We are back with another podcast. It is a Wednesday, July 8th.
Wacky Wednesday.
I'm Seth. I suck toes for a living. And my co-host,
like
Nick, fucking cremation. This dude over here. We are not facing each other today. We are at our own houses, separate houses. We're gonna try and do this not looking at each other's beautiful mugs, you know.
I know. I'm already sad, dude. I got
dressed too.
You got dressed? I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna bring this up. I'm so glad you brought this up. I'm not dressed. I'm not dressed. Okay, I got up and I was like, dude, I could get it actually feels wrong. Like I feel like I'm naked in front of you, but I'm not. Like it still feels gross.
That's fine. It's fine. I got dressed specifically because it's like it just feels nice to put some clothes on, even if you're not going anywhere. Like I don't think I'm going anywhere today, you know?
But I agree. No, I completely agree. I'll get dressed. When I used to get off work, like it would be like 9 or 10 at night, dude. And I'd get off work, I'd change out of my work clothes and put more clothes on.
And see, now I think that's just stupid.
I don't know why, but like not being dressed felt weird. Like it wasn't like I was putting on like jeans and a t-shirt and like shoes on, but like I put on like sweatpants,
that's
tank top or something.
It's not getting dressed. That's just putting your fucking
No, because when I go to sleep,
pajamas.
No, because I don't sleep in clothes. I get nude for my clothes. Well, other than underwear, dude. I will throw off my sweats and my tank top. And don't get me wrong, I will leave my house in sweats and a tank top. That is as dressed to me as jeans and a long sleeve t-shirt is. I have no shame. I will happily leave my house. I know
you don't have any shame.
Like a fucking bum, dude. Yeah, man. Getting dressed is nice, but right now, you know what? I'm gonna get dressed.
Don't get dressed, dude. We're in the fucking. Dude, you fuck.
Dude, it's a wireless. It's fine.
Just put some fucking pants on, dude. Just put some jeans on.
I'm getting there, man. Hold on.
Some booty shorts on. Send me a picture.
Oh shit! You know what? I should put those on. They're not booty shorts, but they're just small, so they look like booty shorts. You know.
Sure. Yeah.
Honestly, these are my favorite shorts to work out in too, dude. God, especially on leg day, bro.
Fucking gym shorts.
Oh, dude, I'll work out in anything.
I can't work out in anything. I have I have a specific attire if I fucking work out.
Understandable, dude. I prefer to not have to work out in like jeans, but I have.
Fuck is my knife.
Why do you need that? Why you gotta bring that up, man? That's not cool, dude.
Because usually it's on my fucking desk and it ain't here, dog.
I leave like any of my little blades, like my little stabs in a drawer.
Did I leave it at your house?
No,
I definitely brought it. It was definitely in my pocket yesterday. Oh fuck, it might have been in my pants. That is now in the washer. Well, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay, so we got some ideas here. Yeah, we were gonna read them out. Yeah. So we got some ideas here that we wanted to go over. And oh, you know what, dude? What if there was a 5-sided die?
I'll fucking read them.
Go for it. I'm gonna.
You finish putting on.
You read them. I'm dressed.
Okay. We have a diner, just diners in general, coffee, food, service, booths, shit like that. We got possible conspiracy theories. You know, we got the moon landing, JFK, whether Donald Trump is a lizard man or not.
I have a lot to say on that, actually. So
we'll get there when we get there, pal. We got the Cybertruck. I love the Cybertruck. We got Kanye 2020. He recently came out on a Twitter saying he was going to run, which is very nice. And then with PewDiePie, on where we stand with PewDiePie, one of the most popular YouTubers in the world, you know, with the most one of the most subscribers on YouTube. So, where do you want to start? Oh,
I got it. I got it.
Sunglasses. Hang on, shut the fuck up. I bought some new sunglasses.
Send a
Today.
photo, man.
They look sexy as fuck.
What are they?
Okay.
Are they AVs?
I will send a photo because they're like AVs-esque, you know?
AVs-esque. You know what? There was these I got reached out to. It's one of those things where like companies will reach out to like Instagram people, right? And they'll be like, "Hey, if you buy our product for 50% off, post a photo of yourself wearing them and telling like people how much you like them, and we'll give you a code." Right, and every time someone buys sunglasses with your code or the products with your code, you know, like you get big ball energy from it. And I was like, dude, that's totally cool. I never did it. I thought about it for sure though. Like just because their glasses were so fucking dope, man. Like, dude, if I can pop them up, I don't like to add graphics. I don't want to add graphics, I should say, to our podcast. It just feels like
a lot of work,
you know, not even a lot of work. It just feels like forced almost. But I will. You send me your things. Oh my shit! And most of these sunglasses are super cool, but they're like, you know, like up to $100.
Yeah.
Some of them are like super steampunk. I'll blur out. You know what? I don't even care. I'll blur them out. I'll tell people to go buy these. I'm gonna screenshot them right now on my phone.
You're such a fuck. Dude, see, do we even need to make a list of what we want to talk about? We just start talking, dude.
Fuck, dude, your fucking notification was in my thing.
Yeah, turn that shit off, dude.
Dude, I will later though. Like some of these are so fire, man. Like I love the way they look. God, dude.
I drank coffee
would buy
this morning,
these.
and now I'm kind of warm, and I don't like being warm because it's fucking hot outside. You know?
Oh, for sure.
And I'm wearing pants. By the way, I own like 4 pairs of shorts. I have never worn any of them. I bought them, never wore them. I've never worn those shorts in my closet right now. And I find it so fucking funny. I've worn everything else though. Anyway, tell me how you like those sunglasses after you do finish what you're doing.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at them. Are these the ones?
I bought those.
Are they in yet?
No, I bought them today.
Kings?
Yeah, like I bought them
Is
online.
it King 7 or Kings even?
King 7, you cuck.
Well, I don't know. I felt like, you know, it could be translated either way. You know what? I'll send you the screenshots of the stuff. These were like some of the sunglasses they had, and I really like the way they look. And you know what? I will put these in. Fuck it. You know, like this is where we're at. Oh yeah. So I did that number picker thing. So if we're going like in order, like top to bottom, do you want to do top to bottom or bottom to top?
I don't care. Fucking top to bottom.
Top to bottom. So I got 2. So we got possible conspiracies. That's where we're at. Or conspiracies, not possible.
Do you want to start off where you
the Trump thing?
Yeah, start off the Trump thing. Tell me your feelings.
Okay. So the other night, this is funny because it was actually like 2 nights ago, maybe a night ago, I don't know. I was gonna go to sleep, I couldn't fall asleep, so I put on like a radio station, like a comedian station, and there's this guy named Dan Cummins. I think he's a hilarious motherfucker. He has a podcast where he just talks about like topics, random ass topics that only he has time to research, and literally his first one is about conspiracies. I don't know what the podcast is called, but everyone, Dan Cummins, like genius, wizard, like check him out, like what a guy. He was talking about how the entirety of the world, not even the entirety, like lizard people are living in the shadows as leaders of the Illuminati, right? And any of the large businessmen, the 1% of the world, like all the 1% of the world is a lizard. Queen Elizabeth is a lizard. The president is a lizard, right? Anyone who has influence anywhere is like of this alien lizard race, right? And they're leading the world right? And trying to enslave humanity. And that any problems could be rooted back to them.
Well, I think you're kind of on your own with that theory. You know,
You've never heard anything like this?
No, I've heard of shit like that, but I've never been the one to be like, oh yeah, dude, lizard people are running the fucking government, dude. No, I guarantee you that I'm not gonna, but I guarantee if I took someone of a higher power and like skin them alive, I guarantee I wouldn't find scales underneath their skin.
Hey, how long did you start a stopwatch?
Uh-huh.
Or is it still going?
Yeah.
Fan-fucking-tastic. I totally just fucked mine up. So, glad you did that. When did you start it? Never mind. Just keep going. I'm sorry. I fucked it up.
I marked
did you
it
get
down.
That? Did you just get that?
I get what? The pee-pee poo-poo?
Yeah.
I got the pee-pee poo-poo. We're cutting this out currently too, so it's fine.
No. This is not getting cut out. What are you talking about? Because if he wants to get in here, dude, he can crash this podcast any day. I don't know how his... Oh, what the fuck is wrong with him? There we go. There we go.
Fuck. He's muted. Where's he going?
I have to...
He's teasing, dude. He's teasing. Tickling the...
There he is. There he is.
What's up?
Justin, we're in the middle of filming, man, or recording.
No, I'm taking a quiz right now.
What the fuck, dude? I don't think that's like allowed, is it? What if we have the answers?
Yeah, you have the answers.
No.
Yeah, what's the problem, dude? I'll help you out.
Find the second derivative of implicit functions.
Yeah, you lost me at like second.
Right. My phone kept on buzzing. I was like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Should we not? Well, Chance shouldn't be in the... How did your phone keep buzzing? We were not texting Gen Chat, bro.
Because I was saying Cray was constantly leaving and joining.
Well, Craig is our leader here, man. He's the god that guides us to the Holy Land.
That is very true.
Who is this man?
Craig? Who is this man? Curious. Craig is just a fucking bot on Discord. He records for you, and then once you get done recording, you can download the audio file. Oh, that a little inside info for anyone who wants to podcast or like record their shit.
Oh no, fuck him, dude. No, fuck him.
Craig, no, I'm not muting this.
No one told us.
Yeah, screw you guys. No, we had to look at it. It took us 3 seconds to Google.
Fuck our fans.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about this last night. I was like, if I were to be a YouTuber, I'd want to be the one that like abuses his fans, like just completely dog shit. Like, no, don't like that image. Don't like any of my videos, you trash. I don't want your filthy handouts. Like, that's how I want to be.
Exist? Yeah.
No, fucking my dad walked in on him.
Chance, I feel like
he's gone.
I love
he's
him.
Gone.
He's not. He's still here.
I'm gonna make him gone.
Make him gone. Okay.
I love you,
I'll call you back.
Yeah, love you. Lizard people. We're back to it. Just straight into it, dude. Let's see here.
You were talking. Well, I was talking about how I disagree with you.
Yeah.
On the premise that lizard people exist. Because I was saying if I skinned a politician alive, I guarantee I wouldn't find scales underneath their skin, but I would find myself in a fucking prison cell. You know?
Yeah. No,
have you seen House of Cards?
Only some of it. Honestly, I was who was it? It's Kevin Spacey, right? I was watching. I think that show is great. You know, fucking. I don't know if what Kevin did. I mean, it's probably true. Fucking molested a fucking 13-year-old.
I don't think he ever denied it.
No, yeah. Because he didn't deny it. It was true, dude. There were like people there. They were like, yeah, he totally fucking did that. So this is the story of Kevin Spacey, renowned actor, dude. I'm pretty
He's
sure he
such a
got
great
awards.
actor.
He was a super great actor. He was
He
great
is a
at
super
doing
great
different
actor. Just because
voices.
he molests kids does not make him not a good actor.
Exactly.
Some
I agree.
despicable actor.
I agree. You know, it's the same thing with comedians. Just because they jack off in front of other people, you know, it doesn't mean he's not a good comedian. Let him work, people. Okay. So Kevin Spacey is on a show, House of Cards. House of Cards is a good show. It's kind of a political show. Kevin Spacey's like a congressman. He really wants to become the president, and he's like working his way through the deceits and lies and like the Capitol, and like it's all about, I want to say, like just navigating the White House and politics.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's like through his lens, right? Well, eventually, you know, this actor who was 13 years old, like years ago. How old is that actor now? Isn't he in like his 30s?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
So this actor in like his 30s or like late 20s comes out and was like, Kevin Spacey touched my pee-pee when I was 13 years old. And Kevin Spacey was like, I'm gay, and then like that was it. that was the end of the fucking story.
I remember so much. Everyone was like looking at Kevin Spacey for like a response for him to deny it, and then he was just
And
like,
he just
"I'm
goes,
taking this time to really think about myself, and
I'm a
proud to come out as gay."
homosexual.
And I'm like, "That's not what you should do right now, bud. That's
the
not what you
worst
should
thing
do."
he could have did. What happened? And then the LGBT community, you know, obviously that offends them because it's like you can't just molest a kid, right? And then decide you're queer, you know, like
Yeah.
it justifies the situation. Holy fuck, dude.
Nothing ever happened to him either. He just like stopped getting work.
Oh, he was, yeah. No one will sign him now, to my knowledge. Fucking House of Cards, which is a Netflix special, right? Just fucking kicked his ass out the door. And I wasn't even far into the show when I was watching it, but I was like, if there's no Kevin Spacey, there's no House of Cards. Fuck that.
That's true. I watched the last season. It sucked so much fucking balls, dude.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
I
they
just didn't
completely
watch it.
just rewrote everything and threw everything. Like the tension was gone, everything was gone, and like they made the whole show about the woman being the president, which I'd have no fucking problem with, but they just did it wrong because they made like every fucking person who talked to her just a cunt and was just like, oh yeah, well I don't like you because you're a woman. I'm like, I don't think that's how it should have gone down.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm sorry I spoiled it for you, but it's
Oh,
fine.
you're good. I wasn't gonna watch it. You know, Kevin Spacey gets kicked out the door, and it was like, dude, that was like, you had this great actor and a great TV show, and part of the reason it was great was because of Kevin Spacey, right? Kevin Spacey, like, had a good influence on the show, right?
Yeah.
He played this like almost sadistic character where it
He
was
was
just
sadistic.
like where it was just like, I'm gonna get what I want at any cost, right? And he played this really nice, like almost like supervillain role, but you wanted him to win, you know? So it was a nice show, man. And then, you know, it's like if you took Batman out of Batman, well, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You need like, it's not even Batman anymore.
I agree.
It's just Robin, and fuck Robin, dude. He's just a lesbian in a pantsuit, right?
Dude, there's so many Robins in there, by the way. It's ridiculous.
It's because once they like, you know, do their fucking. Oh, you mean Robins in the show?
No, like Robins and Batman.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure we were on the same page, right? That's because, you know, you have Robin, right? And then they fucking tag team with Batman for a while, and then all of a sudden they think they're hot shit and they become their own superhero. Fuck you. You're a sidekick. Get back in the fucking kitchen, dude.
All right. Focus.
Okay. Yeah, lizard people.
No. We're past the fucking lizard people.
What are you talking about? I pulled up a whole article.
No, fuck the lizard. It's such a weird
God
concept,
damn it, dude.
It's
I
such
love
a
the lizard
weird
people concept. Like, I don't believe it, but I think it's funny shit.
Why are we even discussing it, dude? Why are we even
Did you think I believe that shit?
Yes.
You gotta read the headlines on this. Like, celebrity lizard people, the reptilian elite, behind the belief, lizard people. God, I love it, man.
Well, people who believe that the government is run by a whole bunch of fucking lizards, I think a whole bunch of gays.
Oh my god. Apparently there's like millions of people who believe this. Like
I don't doubt it. Well,
there's
look how many people
probably a
believe in
whole
flat Earth.
4chan and Reddit. I know, God, it's so bad. Oh, that's one. Flat Earth. What the hell, man? What's going on there?
That's a lot of that's some fucked up shit, dude. Now that's
It doesn't make sense.
it's like people
feel
go to
like-
space, see the curve of the Earth, and like, nah, it's flat. It's all the government. It's fuck.
all the fucking. It's a hologram, man. You know, they're the same type of people that believe that we haven't been to the moon, but at the same time would believe that we've built like holograms over the Earth.
Do you believe we went to the moon?
Fucking yeah, dude.
I don't know,
you
man.
not believe? You're fucking crazy, man.
Like, I don't doubt. Like, I could swing either way on this. Like, if there was substantial proof, right, that we went to the moon.
I had family that was at the fucking launch.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
So you're telling me that they launched the fucking spaceship, right?
Yes.
And then they just cut the footage at some point and then had like either a pre-recorded fucking fake moon landing or they live broadcast like some dudes on Earth acting like they were on the moon.
Well, okay. The reason I say I'm very like iffy on this, it's because I don't know. I just like that's such a possibility to me because in Interstellar it brought up at the beginning of the movie like we don't teach the moon landing anymore because there's like proven that that fucking we did that just to corrupt the communists, right? Which I'm not gonna take that from the Interstellar and call it fact, but I'm definitely saying that's a fucking possibility. We could have just said, you know what? Let's just like what I don't doubt that we've been to the moon, but maybe that wasn't the first time or maybe it wasn't the last time. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that it's a possibility that the moon landing that we saw was fake.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying that we haven't been to the moon.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you're a fucking idiot.
I've been called worse.
Let's see here. Okay, we got Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on Apollo 11.
11.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Oh, so we have never been back to the moon officially.
Yeah, but now NASA's like starting a new series of moon missions in the 20s.
Dude, I feel so bad for NASA.
Why?
Because since NASA is technically like I believe so, it's a government agency.
Yeah.
They'll never get the funding.
Well, see, that's why they're outsourcing to fucking Elon Musk and SpaceX.
Because they have to. They have no other choice. They don't have the funding. They don't have the.
And it's also like they're doing like
technology.
SpaceX is doing such a good job. What they're doing.
Okay, but let's put it this way, right? Let's say you because if you think about it, right, before SpaceX, all your super geniuses were going to fucking NASA, man. If NASA had the funding and the money and the supplies to be able to like do what SpaceX can, then they would have. They don't have that. You know, you can't expect, you know, the fucking, I don't even know how many, like, what is there, 300 million American citizens, right? You can't expect 300 million citizens to pay for every freaking government project, you know, and we do. So, you know, obviously we pay a lot of money if you're counting all the taxes and all the sales tax and every business who has to pay taxes, right? That feeds into the government funding. But at the same time, you're expecting that to pay for NASA, Social Security, every public program available to citizens, police forces. Well, and that's even then. I don't even think they our money goes towards police stations unless it's state tax, which is then decided on a state level, right? So we have all these things that our tax money pays for, right? How do you expect us, right, to have enough money to give NASA what they need?
How much money do you think is going to the Space Force?
Space Force? Dude, I completely, like, Space Force was like a prank, right? And then, like, I haven't heard it talked about in forever until they made that show on Netflix. Walt, there is an official website for Space Force.
Is there?
Holy crap. Yeah, there is. There fucking is. About Space Force. The United States Space Force is a new branch of armed forces. It was established on December 20th, 2019, with enactment of the fiscal year 2020 National Defense Authorization Act, and will be stood up over the next 18 months. The USSF was established within the Department of the Air Force, meaning the Secretary of the Air Force has overall responsibility for the USSF under the guidance and direction of the Secretary of Defense. Additionally, a 4-star general known as Chief of Space Operations, CSO, serves as the senior military member of the USSF. The CSO is a full member of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. See, I watched the Space Force show, and in the Space Force show, they didn't even, like...
Yeah.
They didn't have the 4-star general of the Air Force take over. They just added another 4-star general. They were like, no. We have the 4-star generals for every branch, but like now we're just going to add another one, and that's going to be the United States Space Force 4-star. And obviously,
How do you feel about the Space Force?
how do I feel?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a concept, you know? Like, for me, most of my I don't like, every time I think of Space Force, I think of like Infinite Warfare or whatever, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, where they're in space fucking shooting everybody, right? Because that's what it's gonna end up being, right?
Yeah.
Like, assuming we can even get technology to where we want it to be, like that's what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be like, okay, how can we kill people in space? Let's do that.
I think it was a mistake for them to come out with Space Force because it just kind of like militarizes space, and I don't think it should. I think because
It's
right
supposed
now,
to be like international waters, right?
yeah, it's supposed to be like an exploration thing, like a betterment for humanity. And then Trump was like, "What if we put
Space Force,
weapons in space?" You know, and I saw that. I thought that was the funniest shit. You know, everyone was so mad. I'm over here laughing my ass off because that sounds awesome.
Oh my God, I bought a Space Force shirt.
You did? You didn't buy me one, dude?
When it first came out, when it was first talked about, there was a bunch of like memes on it and whatnot. So I went out, I bought a Space Force shirt, and it said Space, like big lettering, Space Force, and then holy cow, they have a career center, and I'm sorry, I'm like, the coffee's like destroying me right now. Okay. And it had a astronaut punching a fucking alien in the face.
That's awesome, dude. I see it, dude. I'm looking at that right now.
It's so good, dude.
It's only $20.
Dude, so the Space Force website is set up just like all the other military websites. You can go to careers and see all their jobs. Computer systems program. Don't get me wrong, like you could it'd be neat as fuck to just work at Space Force. I mean, you have to be one smart motherfucker. Developmental engineering, intelligence officer, computer systems programming.
But also, I feel like the money that's going to Space Force could have gone to NASA. So,
why create a whole new space program?
Exactly. There only needs to be one space program.
That's silly, man. I don't like it at all.
I don't like it either. Anyway, another conspiracy theory. Do you think JFK was... How do you think JFK died? Do you think it was the Russians? Do you think it was a secret society? You think it was just some crazy guy who's just like, fuck JFK?
appreciate you ask. Holy crap! I'm sorry. I gotta go back to Space Force. They have a fucking podcast for their fucking Space Force. On their website, it says connect with us. Photos, videos, Facebook, Twitter, Blue Grit podcast. I clicked on it. It goes to SoundCloud. The government is using SoundCloud as a podcast device. How clout is our government?
I like it.
That's fucking amazing. They're on episode 31. Okay, JFK. I'm sorry, but that was funny shit. I love that.
It's fine. It's fine.
JFK, man, I appreciate the fact that you think I would know about JFK. I don't know about JFK. I know nothing about JFK, man. I don't know about conspiracies about JFK. I'm a pretty shitty conspiracy theorist.
Then fuck you, dude.
I'm sorry, man.
You're not interested.
This is where I'm at in life.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
One
fine.
JFK conspiracy that could be true. I don't know, man. I think most of the shit within the U.S. government is like pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah. Except for the lizard people, yeah.
Yeah, obviously, right. I feel like that was that's obvious. Lizard people are definitely doing some shit. I don't know. I think Lee Harvey Oswald just did it, man. I think he just
we can just skip past JFK because neither of us fucking.
I think it was Lee Harvey Oswald. What do you think, man?
I think it could have been anything, dude. I think it could have been anything.
You think it could have been anything? You think it could have been lizard people trying to kick JFK out of office because he wasn't one of them? He somehow made it through without consulting their like holy mother.
Yeah,
that's reasonable. Yeah, next time he should have just went into like a better car. What the fuck? Why was he out and about without a fucking way to protect himself, retard? You know what? My opinion on JFK is maybe he shouldn't have been a fucking idiot, and he wouldn't have died. You know how aliens are considered. A like a conspiracy theory. This theory. Yeah.
Why is aliens considered a conspiracy theory? But like, this is gonna be fucked up what I'm about to say. But why isn't like religion considered a conspiracy theory?
You got a good question. Maybe it is. Maybe religion is. I think that maybe. I think aliens was kind of something that didn't come until we got into like a scientific age, right? Mm-hmm. Because before you have aliens, you have to have some sort of understanding on what the world even is and like the world we're living in, right? Because beforehand, right, no one knew what the fuck existed in the world. It was just like God, and if not, fucking eternal hell, right? Like there was no answer. It was like, if God doesn't exist, I'm pretty sure I have to go kill myself, right? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. So I think that it wasn't. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory because people relied on it in order to like maintain sanity. Yeah. I think if you were to call it if you didn't believe in any sort of religion, right? I think you couldn't call religion a conspiracy theory, but more of like a philosophy, because philosophies have nothing really to do about like, I want to say, science or dude, I don't know. My mind drew a blank, but I think you'd have to consider it a philosophy, just because it's like the way they've decided to live their life, rather than
it's a way of living life,
not a theory about.
So would be would flat Earth be a way of living life?
No, I think that it's a conspiracy theory because they believe that the Earth is flat, and that would like have to like, in order for the Earth to be flat, you would have to like break the laws of science in order to like even make that a possibility. Whereas God is I almost like offended Christianity. I was like, the words about to leave my mouth were like, God is a fictional being. God, dude, if someone heard that, they'd flip a dick on me, bro.
It's fine. We're like 35 minutes in the podcast. No one gives a fuck.
Right? Because it's just a being, right, that you can't see, or hear, or feel, or touch, right? So believing in it doesn't break any laws of science. It's just saying that, like, hey, I think there's this dude that we can't see. I think it's like magic, like we can't see it, but we believe it's real, right? Whereas flat Earth is like, we know it's wrong, but we believe it's real. Right? There's definitive proof that it is wrong.
Fair enough.
Whereas just because you say, hey, science says that God doesn't exist, how does science say that God doesn't exist? Because the whole concept of God is saying that, like, he's like outside the bounds of science, so it's almost like, oh, well, you can't even use science as a qualifier to decide whether he's real, which is why I would say it's a philosophy, because it's like it's all faith-based rather than facts-based.
You remember that like a spaghetti monster religion?
Yeah, that's a thing still.
It's so fucking weird how like anything can be classified as religious belief.
Yeah, all dude. As long as the Gospel of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, that's what it's called. The Flying Spaghetti Monster was first described in a satirical open letter written by Bobby Henderson in 2005 to protest the Kansas State Board of Education decision to permit teaching the intelligent design as an alternative to evolution in public school science classes. So it was a man who was clearly atheist, right? Who writes a book to the Kansas State, or a letter, right, to the Kansas State Board of Education saying, hey, I literally can make a religion, so you can't teach religion inside of a classroom because I just made one that's so ridiculous, right? And it still qualifies as a religion, right? I think if you wanted to talk about religion real quick, we totally could. Like, just toss out conspiracies, right? Religion can be made and destroyed like that.
Exactly.
Right?
See,
and
okay,
this happened in China, right? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Go ahead. I want you to speak to me, baby.
Okay. I told my parents a couple years ago that I believe that God should be taken out of the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance and stuff. Yeah. And they did not like that at all.
I can't imagine they would. My parents would freak out if he said that.
And the only reason I say that, it's not because like I don't like God or anything. It's just because like there are people who don't believe in him. So it's just like, why would you pledge? See, also, I don't like the Pledge of Allegiance personally.
Well, okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
See, all I would say is take out under God, and it would mean the exact same thing.
Well, I think under God is just saying that, like, we live under him, like, not saying that.
Well,
like,
yeah, but there's also so
him,
many other religions that don't believe in God, like the
what
spaghetti monster.
Every religion has a god. The spaghetti monster is their god, right?
Yeah, but okay.
Rather than using, so I think a way to look at it is use God as a noun or a pronoun, right? Not a noun, right? Not a proper noun, but a pronoun, right? So
but it's not used like that.
But you don't need to quantify it as one. Like, we don't need the government to say, oh yeah, the God part, it's actually a pronoun, not a proper noun, right? I don't think that you need to quantify it as such. I think you can just believe it and be fine with that, right? Because every religion has a God. Like, that's the basis of their religion, right?
Well, it has a God, but in the Pledge of Allegiance, it isn't like all gods. It's more of like a Christian God because
Well, of course it is.
America was based.
America was founded on Christians or Christianity.
Well, yeah, but like what I am saying is, if we are the true melting pot of the world, if we do accept and bring in all these cultures, we should try to make things like that kind of more broad in a sense, you know, instead of fucking, you know.
Personally, you know, being Christian, I kind of like it in there, but like I see your point. It makes sense to me, especially, and not to rephrase, but to rephrase, America's the melting pot of the world, so you can't have a melting pot that neglects the other spices in the pot.
Exactly.
Right? Like that makes sense. Now, to go back to my pronoun point, right? Muslims have Allah, which just means God, right?
Yeah.
Some religions consider Gandhi their God, right? So it's like, hey, Gandhi, he's our God. He's fucking wise and shit, right?
Yeah.
Some people consider Jesus. Some people consider, you know, the spaghetti monster. And I feel like...
What about the people with no God?
I don't think that's a thing, to be honest. I'll look it up. Religions with no God. I think you need a God to qualify as a religion.
Well, okay, what about atheism then?
I don't know
like
if
that.
you could call religion...
I'm not saying that atheism is a religion, but I'm saying, what about the group of people that don't believe in a God?
Okay, here's a belief. I like it a lot. It's really awesome, actually. I think this is cool. This is a good one. So you have monotheism, polytheism, and non-theism, or non-theistic.
Okay.
Right? And I completely did not hear what you said because I was looking up religions without a god.
Fair enough.
So can you repeat what you said?
You think I remember what I said 2 seconds ago? You're fucking dweeb.
So we have Jainism. It's a non-theistic religion found in India in the 6th century. I don't even know how to say that fucking name. Vardhamana Mahavira. Yep. Okay, it's a reaction against the teachings of Orthodox. Oh, dude, we got words on words right now. So many fucking. This is what happens.
Fucking put it in the group chat, or in the Discord.
Oh, okay. So we have a thing called
link it to Discord. You cunt.
I am. So I fucked up. Okay, but that's what it is. So it's Brahmanism. Okay, is a sacrificial religion that emerged in the post Vedic India, 900 BC, under the influence of dominant priesthood Brahmins, an early stage in the development of Hinduism. Okay, so it's sacrificial, right? So in response to that, you had a gentleman or woman, I don't know, the name's confusing, was made in response to that, and it teaches salvation by perfection through successive lives and non-injury to living creatures. So the whole religion is based on like the lack of violence, treating animals, not like committing physical attacks upon animals. Ooh, they got a BBC page on it. You know it's real.
Don't.
You know it's real, dude.
It's fine.
Yep. The way to liberation and bliss is to live a life of harmlessness and renunciation. The aim of Jain life is to achieve liberation of the soul. There is what I think to be 3 Hindu women, but one of the women look like a sad white man.
What is this religion called?
Jainism.
Jainism? I might be a fucking Jainist, dude.
And it's not. There's no God. Which I think that there you go. I think that's the answer. I think religion is philosophy, and philosophy is religion. That's
I
not
don't
true.
agree with that.
I think
I don't fucking. You're so.
I'm
such a
revising it.
cock.
I'm revising it. I think religion is philosophy, but philosophies aren't always religions. Like I think all religions are philosophy, but not all philosophies are religion.
Yes, I agree with that.
That's what I'll say. I think that's a good way to put that.
There you go. But also, if you told your parents or my parents or anyone's parents that Christianity is a philosophy, they'll beat the fuck out of you.
Oh, for sure, dude. Like, knock them to the fucking nuts. Like, you're not continuing our family line, whore. I'm like, yes, ma'am.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go back to
All right.
reading my Bible.
We should move on to
Another topic.
I mentioned Elon Musk earlier, and not recently, more like almost a year ago, he came out with his new Tesla product, which is the Cybertruck.
Cybertruck, yeah.
Which I completely fucking adore.
Can we talk
I
about
love-
the video where he threw the spark plug at the window or something and it fucking destroyed it?
It wasn't it was a big metal ball.
Was it?
It wasn't a fucking spark plug, you cuck.
Oh, well, spark plugs like fucking destroy windows. So
Well, because isn't it like aren't spark plugs like porcelain or something?
I can't remember why, but I do know that it's almost a guarantee that you can break a window with a spark plug, like instantly.
Well, it's because of what the fucking spark plugs are made out of.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
Okay.
anyway, I love it. His this is obviously a little late, but I love the Cybertruck. Okay, it doesn't look great. I just love the fact that he has said "fuck you to tradition," and I'm gonna do my own thing, and he's doing his own thing, and I love that. I love capitalism so much. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, I want to look up what EPA means.
Why?
I know.
I feel like you're on.
I
feel
looked
like
up the
when
Cybertruck. No. I looked up the Cybertruck. I wanted to see what was going on over there. Okay. I wanted to see what I was looking at, what some specs were, right? Because I don't know anything about the Cybertruck. I know that it looks like a car from like a low-budget Halo game. That is it.
Yeah. Did you not like Halo? Do you not like Halo?
I love Halo. Okay.
Then you would love this truck.
You can literally refund the car.
What do you mean?
On the bottom it says fully refundable.
Well, it's because it's not out yet, dude.
I know. So we have single motor, rear wheel drive, dual motors, all wheel drive, tri motors, all wheel drive. Price ranges for every single one. So single is $39, dual motor is $49, and then tri is $69. Well, it's basically 40, 50, 70. 7,500 pounds towing capacity, and it goes 0 to 60 in less than 6.5 seconds.
That's single motor though.
That is single
Tri-motor. Tri-motor
dual
goes.
motor is 4.5.
And tri-motor is 2.9.
Holy shit, man. So towing capacity for dual is 10,000, and for tri it's 14,000. That's insane, man.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
but this is gonna be like
it
like
says
a
500
expensive truck.
plus MI range EPA estimate, right? I don't know what that means.
that means it's just like an estimate on how far it can go.
That's what I want. That's what
That's exactly what that means. It's exactly what that means.
So it literally means 500 miles range before charge.
Yeah. No, after charge. Like after you fully charge it, it's 500 plus. That's an estimate because they haven't built any for sure.
Well, that's what I mean. Before having to recharge, so you can go 500 miles after with a full charge battery.
Yes.
Oh my god, you can add the full self-driving? I forgot that exists, like, for Teslas. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, dude. And if they can incorporate somehow, because Ford and, like, a bunch of other truck companies are doing this, so if they can incorporate somehow the towing, parking system into their self-driving, and just, like, the towing in general into their self-driving, Tesla's gonna fucking take over the world, okay?
For sure, dude.
Swear to God,
I have
love
confidence that they can do it. You see how it says Cybertruck above that? I read that, and I swear to God, I thought I read Cyberpunk, and like now I'm like looking up Cyberpunk right now. I wanted to see what the
You see, without me with you, like with us not being in each other's
Doesn't it
view.
look like Cyberpunk?
Yes, it looks like Cyberpunk, but you're like off topic as fuck.
Dude, I'm going with it. I'm just running with my thoughts right now, man.
Well, your thoughts are gay, so the gays
I've thought
love me.
about
Dude.
penis several times. God,
Any-
that's so loud. Jesus Christ. You're good. It's not you, baby.
I don't know, man. I can't
Don't
wait.
even worry
I can't
about it.
wait until this like hits production.
When
looks
do you
so
think
good.
you'll ever be able to afford this, right? Just for, because let's be honest. If I was to buy this, I'm not getting single motor, just rear wheel. Okay, I'm getting the dual or the tri, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't get self-driving personally. Like, that's just me. Like, I like to drive. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust myself if I just fell asleep at the fucking wheel, because that happened. What? They had that self-driving taxi system or whatever. The girl, oh my god, the girl who was supposed to operate the vehicle fell asleep and fucking ran over some bitch in the street, dude. That bitch was dead as fuck after the fact. But that's what happens, you know? When you trust technology too much, shit can happen. That's why we have people to watch this shit.
Yeah. But sorry, I'm texting my mother.
Good, man.
But yeah, I don't think I would get the self-driving either, just because it freaks me out. But I just can't wait. It looks so beautiful.
What are the
There's no mirrors on it though, which is kind of freaky. But they don't put mirrors on it. That's fine.
long
Yeah.
range plus performance? I think their sleekest looking car, Tesla's like best looking car,
Yeah.
is the Model S. I don't know why the model. What is this? The Model 3 looked like they were going for like a specific style. I don't like it though, and the Model X kind of looks like an SUV, and so does the Model Y. Like if I was going for like a sporty look, definitely the X or
Yeah.
the S. But I am an SUV fan, so the Y and the X aren't looking too spooky. You know, I'm digging that.
Well, did you notice that if you put like the S3, X, and Y together, it spells sexy, dude? It spells sexy.
Does it
you know what I'm
really?
saying?
Is there?
Yeah, look.
Is there an E?
It's a 3, Model 3, dude. If you look
Oh
at
my
the top,
god,
it says Model
says
S, Model
sexy,
3.
dude. That's amazing.
That's why I love fucking Elon Musk, because he's
Elon,
dead.
dude, he is a killer. He's a killer, man. I love that guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's something called a power wall. Is this a generator? I think he sells a generator.
Hang on.
Yeah, it's called the power wall.
Where did you see that?
So go to the 3 lines at the top right, and then hit more, and then just go to, and then it'll say power wall on it.
What the fuck? No, that's not a generator. It just charges at your home.
Oh, okay. So it's just.
You're such a cuck. Oh no, this is an actual. Oh, I'm retarded. That's my
Yeah,
bad.
that's what I'm saying. This is like it stores energy from the grid, but you can also use it to run your fucking house. So it's essentially just like an electric generator that you can just store up the fucking energy from, and then a power outage goes out, you have the power. It's a generator. It's not a generator. It's a battery for your house.
But I love it.
That's
It doesn't
cool.
even. It looks so slick too.
Mm-hmm. It's just like a brick, like a wall, like a fucking drywall extension that just says Tesla on it. Dude, okay, click on the Roadster and tell me you're not going to come in your pants.
Oh yeah, dude. The Roadster. where the
I've
fuck-
never known that this was a thing. I love this.
You're so fucking fucked.
For
He came out with one like 10 years ago, and that was like the first Tesla or whatever. And ever since then, he's been promising like a full carbon fiber, like it'll go like one of the
full
fastest
carbon,
cars.
dude. You'll just no. That's absurd, dude. You don't need that, because what you end up doing, right, is let's say he builds the fastest fucking car. Well, now he just has to add bricks on the bottom of the car just so it doesn't fly, right? Because at a certain speed, right, it's like if you added wings to that,
It
as
would
long
go.
as the wing, it would literally fly.
It costs $250,000 for Founders Series price. Base price is $200,000. Oh my god.
Glass roof. That's kind of spooky, personally. Like, I don't know how much I'd trust that.
It goes from 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, and it has 0 to 100 in 4.2.
Yeah,
This
fuck
dude.
that. That is, I mean, that's beautiful, but
That's scary. That's
as
scary
fuck.
power, dude. Imagine just.
the
And
semi truck.
at the bottom, look at him just stand there in front of the fucking car. He's such a G. I love this man.
He's amazing. And then they have the I forgot. I thought it was a prank, and I'm seeing it on their website. They have a semi. He has this.
Oh yeah, he's building the semi too. He's trying to just he's trying to
make a whole set of vehicles. Dude, it literally says badass performance on their website.
Where?
Think of any car company. They would never have a curse word in their thing, and just the fact that he has it, even if it's just the one, like it tells you about Elon, man.
But see, that's why I love it, dude.
He's like, he's gonna kill himself. Like, he's too cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all the greats always end up doing some dumb shit, right? And that's he's gonna kill himself, and it's gonna be so sad when he does, man.
Nah, dude, it's fine. I believe in this man. But that's why I love. That's why I love Elon Musk. See, that's why I love Elon Musk, because he's like a true Iron Man. He's a true Tony Stark in the real life, because he's just doing whatever he wants when he wants, and he's doing it all because someone said he couldn't, you know. And I aspire him. Like, he's my fucking, what is that word? Help me out. Your word, man.
I don't know what
You're such a cuck. That's the word I'm looking for.
No. I was listening, you dumb shit. I don't know what word you were going for.
Definitely. Okay. You know what? Just I love Elon Musk. Elon Musk is like, everyone should aspire to be what Elon Musk is. You know, not exactly like him, but like the motivation, the hard work, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I'm not gonna let anything stop me, because that attitude will get you so far in life.
Yeah.
Look at anyone. Look at us, dude. Fucking
look
podcast.
at us. Podcast. Look at us. No. What are we at, man? Time. What is
56 minutes.
56 minutes. I think we should do one small topic.
Kanye 2020.
Kanye, okay, this is, okay. 1 through 3, and this is what I'm gonna do, okay? Because...
No, Kanye 2020. The other two are big topics.
No. Diner Coffee, PewDiePie, or Kanye 2020? Because I feel like PewDiePie is short and quick. I feel like Kanye 2020 is a bigger topic.
Fine. PewDiePie.
No. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Okay?
We're doing PewDiePie.
I'm 1, 2, and 3. I'm 1, 2, and 3. And you're fucking. Oh fuck! It's Kanye.
Fuck yeah.
Damn it, dude.
We don't have to talk about Kanye.
Okay, Kanye 2020, man. Does he have a campaign page, or is he just going?
He's just tweeted it out, dude. He just.
Oh my god! Kanye West details 2020 presidential platform: Wakanda, God, and China.
The New York Post, 20 fucking 4 hours ago.
Let's see what's going on here.
Announcing his presidential candidacy, West tweeted, "We must now realize the promise of America by trusting God, unifying our vision, and building our future. I am running for president of the United States."
2020 vision.
Hashtag 2020
that was
vision.
Good. I like the hashtag. It's in 2020 vision. I like it.
Well, he's a fucking yeah. He's been here a while, dude. He's been here a while. I don't know if he's actually running for president or not. It's hard because he hasn't said anything since, you know. Elon Musk supported him though. Elon Musk is like, yes, do it.
This is what he.
Apparently Mark
This is
Cuban
what he
did so,
told.
too.
This is what he told this magazine. I don't know if I would use the word policy for the way I would approach things. I don't have a policy when I went to Nike and designed Yeezys and went to Louis and designed Louis Vuitton at the same time. It wasn't a policy, it was the design. We need to innovate the design to be able to free the mind at this time. What the fuck?
He's gonna blow shit up, dude.
Like,
He's gonna blow everything up.
he went on to discuss the superhero movie Black Panther as its fictional kingdom of Wakanda. West said he would frame his vision for his administration of the box office off the box office blockbuster. He wants to make America Wakanda.
And let's be honest, Wakanda's kind of badass. Okay, I would not mind that at all. But also, it's like I don't think Kanye is the man for the job.
I think it would be neat. I think it would be a neat fucking 4 years.
I think it would be very neat because again, you know, I don't think the president's that big of a deal. Yes, they hold a lot of power, but at the same time, like they don't.
Executive order.
Everyone said that like as soon as Trump came in. But everyone said when Trump came in, like he came in, like he's gonna fuck everything up. But like the only thing that I think he's fucked up that I've noticed in my day-to-day life is that I can't buy cigarettes anymore.
And you don't even smoke, so it's like
exactly. So it's just like, but it takes away my like. If I wanted to, it takes away that like, why am I allowed to vote, but I'm not allowed to smoke a pack of cigarettes?
My main issue is factory jobs that he opened. I know that a lot of people became employed after he reopened certain production jobs in America, but there was a reason we closed those down. First of all, it caused a lot of people end up getting cancer from factory jobs and other diseases, and then they were the major output of fucking pollution in America, and they were closed down for a reason, right? So fucking close them down, man. Like
Or just make them
people
safe to
need
run.
those jobs, right? But that's why you got to make a program so that you can re-educate people so they can go back into the workforce and get jobs that don't give pollution to the world, you know?
You could just make it like, I don't know, safer.
Safer? You want to do coal mining safer?
Yes, you can make shit like that safer.
Well, of course,
where they
make
don't,
it
like
safer,
you can
but
always make it safer. You're not going to take away a certain risk from a certain job, like the major risk, but you can reduce the deaths, you can reduce the cancer, you can reduce as much as you can while still giving them jobs.
See, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with there, buddy.
Want Kanye to be president. He fucking might, dude. He fucking might. That'd be funny as hell.
Oh, he said he's against the death penalty.
No, I think some bitches need to die. You know?
West said he was pro-life because I'm following the words of the Bible and against capital punishment. Thou shalt not kill, and I'm against the death penalty, he said. Oh, see, this goes against like what you were thinking earlier, right? About like getting rid of God from the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
It says he wants to reinstate in God's state, in God's country, the fear and love of God in all schools and organizations, and you chill the fear and love of everything else. What the fuck?
Dude, he's fucked, dude. He has like a whole bunch of meltdowns.
And you chill the fear and love of everything else. So that was a plan by the devil to have our kids committing suicide at an all-time high by removing God, to have murders in Chicago at an all-time high because the human beings working for the devil remove God and prayer from the schools. That means more drugs, more murders, more suicide.
See, but I think you can fix all that without God.
He won't win. Like, just based on this, like, he has lost. He is just based on this section, right, that I read, he has lost the majority of voters. especially any progressive voters, right? If he runs, it'll be a Republican campaign.
Have you not seen like a whole bunch of like posts on the social media, like Instagram and stuff, saying if you vote for Kanye, you might as well just be voting for Trump because you're wasting your vote?
I have seen some stuff like that, but I didn't know why. Like, I hadn't looked into his thing until just now, you know?
Well, people just view like Trump as a bad person, which I feel like it'd just be equally worse if Joe Biden goes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because at least Trump can like talk, you know? I don't like the things he says, but at least he can talk. Joe Biden will be talking to Vladimir Putin and just like be racist or something on national television, and no one gives a fuck.
I
Like,
don't
he was
know,
just
man.
like-
I feel like we can excuse Biden for a lot of the stuff he will do, and I feel like we can't excuse, like, you know what? He has Biden.
I disagree.
You know? Biden.
I disagree.
You know, Biden isn't there, you know. So when he does something wrong, it's like, it's okay, buddy. You just go back, you know, play in the sandbox. It's gonna be okay. No, right? But
No,
with Trump, it's like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, so this is wrong. Like, I shouldn't say that. Go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Right? Like, what, dude? No. Right? He knows what he does is wrong, and he chooses to do it. And Biden's just an idiot who's like a 5-year-old, and it's like, you mean, what'd you say?
What? Okay.
Black people are amazing, and then like that's it. I love him, but yeah, we can't. Either way, when it comes down to it, we can't have either of them. Like, we're fucked.
I don't want either of them, dude. I don't want either. But I also
man.
don't want Kanye.
Yeah, that anyone at this point in time who is currently running or who has announced their campaign should not be president.
Dude, we should become president when we're of age.
No, not at all.
Yes, dude.
Then we have to go into politics, and that's
no, dude. I'll be president our first term, and then you can be my vice president.
I'll be vice.
And then the next term, like the first 4 years, I'm president. The next 4 years, you're president. I'm vice. And the next 4 years, I'm president. You're vice. And then
we'll just,
you know,
we'll
do it for 16 years.
16
years, dude. We'll fix this country. It just takes nearly 2 decades.
How old do you have to be?
35.
35? So what's that?
Like 16 years from now. Fucking 16 years from now, we'll be running the country for 16 years.
16 years and like 2 weeks for us.
Doesn't matter.
Right, so 16 years from now. What year is that? Fuck.
Jesus, dude.
Dude, I'm so tired.
It's 2036.
No, 2037. Oh yeah, 36. 36. Yeah. 2036.
Jesus, go back to school, guy.
2036. Well, because I thought you were going. It doesn't matter. Okay, 2036. Nick and Seth, guys, remember this. Vote for us. Keep us in your minds.
But like,
and
we
hearts,
disagree on a lot of things.
We disagree, but we always come to an understanding. And I feel like we both give each other leeway. You know, like, you know what? I'm gonna give this one to you, and then you do the same thing. You know. So I think that's good.
I feel like this is a good place to end too. You know, vote Seth, Nick, presidential candidates.
2036, Seth, Nick, presidential campaign. Keep us in your hearts and minds. This is episode 2 of Weenus Gang Podcast. Check us out. Check our other podcasts. We love you guys, and I think that's gonna do it for us. I fucking love the chat. Ladies and gents, we will see you in the next one.
Hell yeah, next Wet Wednesday.